Yo, it's King Marco in the building. Here to give y'all boys some game. I want you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the 10% Money Makers with me and my homeboy Uncle Tiki. I'll greatly appreciate that. Today, guys, we're going to talk about this Ben Simmons situation and whose side do I take in this debate. Me myself, I'm gonna have to side with Ben Simmons on this. And one of the reasons why I side with Ben Simmons on this is because nobody wants to talk about how he took all the blame for the loss against the Hawks in the playoffs. Okay? All of the talk when they lost was because of Ben Simmons. Okay? Okay? Everybody criticized him. Doc Rivers really didn't hold him down. Joel Embiid most certainly didn't hold him down. You know, a lot of shots have been thrown at Ben Simmons when they lost to the Hawks. And so, what Ben is probably thinking right now is that, okay, you guys are going to blame me for the loss. Trade me. Get me up out of here. Okay? It's very simple. If he's the reason why you lost, then that means, and you put that out there for everybody to hear, but that means you don't want him no more. Okay? Because you will want to protect him if you really want him to, if you really believe that he was the problem why y'all lost, and that might be true. I'm not saying that he wasn't a reason why they lost, but let's say he is. Okay. Bottom line, Ben Simmons should be traded by now. Okay, he really should be. You guys should sit there and say, hey, this guy, we've gone as far as we can go, and bottom line, we got to make a move. Okay, what's wrong with the Sixers not trading this guy? Why is it taking so long to get rid of him? Okay, I understand that you don't want to get beat on the deal, but you might have to get beat on the deal. You just sat there and threw your man under the bus, and now you got to look at him for 82 games. You got to look at him for the next 6 to 8 months. You really want to deal with that? You just threw him under the bus, blamed him for the loss, and now you gotta look. Now you gotta look at him for 8 months. Some gotta give. What's taking so long? What's taking so long on this deal? Ben Simmons should have been gone. We shouldn't even be talking about this right now. Okay, Ben Simmons should be traded. James Harden was traded by the Houston Rockets, and they got draft picks and everything, but they didn't really get a player better than him last year. They didn't get a player better than him. Okay, they traded him away for the future. That's what the Houston Rockets did. Okay, you guys can make some sort of deal to get Ben out of there. You might not get what you're supposed to get for Ben Simmons. That's just the nature of the NBA. Okay, you're not gonna get what he's worth. Okay, um, Marcus Saul was traded for Kwame Brown. Okay, he was traded for Kwame Brown. Bottom line. Okay, that's an uneven trade. Okay, at that time, Sixers, you gonna have to make a move. Okay, you gonna have to make a move. You should have been traded Ben Simmons right now. Okay, this shouldn't even be talked about. I blame the Sixers on this. The Sixers is moving too slow on this situation right now. You shouldn't let Joel Embiid, what I'm saying, make statements about what's going on. Joel Embiid should not be sitting out there commenting saying that he's a distraction. Okay, saying that he's disappointed in everything. Okay, Joel Embiid shouldn't be making those kind of comments. That makes the situation worse now. Now Ben really don't want to play. He really don't want to play for you. And then the situation gonna get even deeper if Ben decides to show up. Let's just say Ben decides to show up. What is the chemistry of this team at this point? The chemistry is horrible. The Sixers are at blame for this. They should have been traded Ben Simmons by now. He should be playing for another team. We should be talking about how Ben is going to look playing with somebody else. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? If my team, my coach throws Ben under the bus, my players throw Ben under the bus, media is throwing Ben under the bus. As an owner, I gotta say, well, I gotta make a move. I gotta trade Ben, and even if I get beat on this deal, I still gotta make that move because right now I'm in a situation now where everybody is looking at everybody with a side eye, and I gotta make a move as an owner. This all falls on ownership right now to me and my personal being. I don't really think that ownership. I think that the ownership and the management of this team is below average. Elton Brand is below average to me at this point. Okay, Daryl Morey. I don't know how you have Daryl Morey and Elton Brand in the room. They got too many chiefs in the management room. Okay, that's what's going on. You got Daryl Morey making decisions. You got Elton Brand making decisions. It's just a big mess in Philly. One of them got to go. To be honest with you, either Elton Brand or Daryl Morey got to go. That's what goes on. They got too many chiefs in the management room. I don't know who's making the decisions right now. Okay, me myself, Ben Simmons got to get out of there. He should have been out of there. Okay, should have been out of there. You already got a decent player. Your Tyrese Maxey ain't bad. You can just put him up, move him up. It's really a easy fix for Philly if they really wanted to do something. If they really wanted to, have some order with this team. Okay, you need to have some order with this team. And at this point, you should just trade Ben, even if you getting beat. Trade Ben and get him out of there. Move Tyrese Maxey to the point guard position because he probably might fit better with Joel Embiid. I don't think Ben and Joel, they're two different style players. Ben needs to be in an up tempo, fast paced type game, and Joel Embiid kind of slows him down. All you got to do with Ben Simmons is space the floor. It's all you got to do. Space the floor, give Ben the ball, and tell Ben to attack. Fuck a jump shot. The only thing I would say to Ben, I need you to be better at the free throw line. I don't give a fuck about your 3-point shot. I don't give a fuck if you don't ever get a jump shot. I don't care. Attack the basket. But I need you to make free throws. Okay, you ain't got to be 90%, 85%. I need you to make free throws when free throws are needed to be made. That's the only thing that I would say to Ben. Other than that, fuck your jump shot. Okay, play your game. I want you to play your game. Continue to play good on defense because he's a great defender. Okay, Ben Simmons is a great defender. Y'all thinking about offense too much, and I look at the totality of the player. Okay, is he good on defense? Ben damn near led the league in steals. If not, I think he might have led the league in steals, and that's hard to do for a guy that's 6'10". Okay, that's very hard to do. He's a very good defender. That's what y'all. That's what y'all fail to realize. See, Philadelphia will miss Ben Simmons on the defensive side. Okay, forget the just the offense. I understand he got deficiencies in offense, but at the end of the day, he's a great defender. Okay, and he's a great finisher around the basket. Okay, he's got those things going for him, and all you need to do is have a team that can space the floor. That's it. Okay, and play up tempo. Joel Embiid is too slow for him. Okay, you need a more traditional point guard for Ben Simmons, for Joel Embiid. I'm sorry. Ben Simmons needs a team that can space the floor, get up and down, up tempo, and can shoot. Bottom line, all those guys got to be able to shoot. Okay, that's how you win with Ben. Forget trying to make him a shooter. He's not gonna ever be a shooter, I don't think. But I tell him to make free throws. Gotta make free throws. That's the only thing I say. Okay, if you don't ever want to get a 3-point shot, fine. I don't care. Play your game, and I need you to make free throws. That's what I would suggest for Ben. Okay, go to a team that's playing up tempo, playing a fast paced game, and can shoot. Okay, that's what you need. Okay, other than that, that fuck everything else. Fuck that jump shot. Forget it. Play your game. Okay. Now, in regards of how his business is concerned, regarding whether or not he should skip practice and everything, me myself, you have to be a professional. Okay. You have to be a professional at all times. Okay. You can't leave $8 million on the table. They owed you $8 million for your, well, they took $8 million away from your roster signing, your upfront money. Okay. They took that away from you. Okay. You can't leave $8 million on the table. Okay. I just don't, I don't understand. I would not do that. Okay. That's a lot of money. At the end of the day, they still paying you $30-40 million a year. Okay. You can't leave $30-40 million a year just because you mad. Okay. You got to go to practice. Okay. You have to go to practice. You have to be professional, and you have to basically play your game. Now going to practice. I ain't saying for you that you got to buck dance and everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you got to go in there, be the first one in, last one out. No. If practice starts at 8 o'clock, you show up at 8 o'clock. You on the court at 8 o'clock. Okay? When practice ends at 11 o'clock, practice ends at 11 o'clock. You get in your motherfucking car, you get in the locker, shower up, get in your car, and go home. Ain't no first one in, last one to leave shit here. Okay? You got to be professional. And this is business. So if practice starts at 8 o'clock, show up at 8 o'clock. Be on the court at 8 o'clock. And when practice ends at 10:30, practice ends at 10:30. Okay? That's what I would say for you to do. Okay? There is no love for you there. They don't love you there. Okay? Let's just keep it all the way 100. But we gotta be professional. Show up. Go to practice. Tune them out. I don't care. Just go to practice and show up. I ain't saying you got to play great. I ain't saying you got to be the man. Show up. Okay? Show up to practice. Get your money. That's what they want you to do. They want you to be mad, and they want you to say you ain't coming to practice so they can take your money away from you. Nah, you show up to work, bro. It's $40 million. You don't want that shit. And then you don't want that reputation to go that he's not gonna show up to practice. Don't count on him. If I was you, I wouldn't give him no 40 million a year. I wouldn't do that because the minute you make him mad, he ain't gonna show up to practice. You don't want that on your reputation. I would show up to work. Okay, get that money and remain professional. That way they can't use that against you too, because they're gonna use this against you. Okay, in the future. Okay, in the future they're gonna use it against you. So my suggestion is to show up to practice. Whenever time it is, show up, make sure you're there on time. And when practice ends, you're gone. Okay? Shower up, get dressed, and you're gone. Practice is over. Okay? If the coach wants to talk to you about practice after practice, you tell him you got something else to do. I got another engagement. You holler at me during practice between 8:30 and 10:30. Ain't no talking to me afterwards, after practice. I don't want to hear none of that. You talk to me during practice. You talk to me during the shoot around. But when the shoot around is over, I'm going home. I'm not staying here. I'm not doing no overtime today. I got somewhere else to be. Talk to me about that shit tomorrow. That's how you gotta do it. Show up to practice and be professional though. And get your money. So they don't use this shit against you. Because they gonna use this against you. Now it's on your record. Now you on file that they took $8 million away from you. Oh, don't think they ain't put that in your file. They putting that in your file. That's for sure. Okay, so they gonna use this shit against you in the future. Okay? So my suggestion, go to practice, bro. Okay? This ain't buck dancing. You just being professional. You know what I'm saying? Just be professional. Don't have no conversations with none of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? That throw you under the bus. Show up and be professional. If it ain't about basketball or something like that, nah, I wouldn't even talk to them niggas. Fuck them niggas. I'm there to get my money, and I want my money. That's how I'm gonna be. Okay, and play your game. And me personally, if it was me, I'd be diabolical on them niggas. For real, I really would play my game. Fuck a jump shot. Fuck with Doc Rivers out completely. Tune him out. I pass the ball to Joel Embiid about 6, 7 times a game. That's about it. That's all he getting the ball from me. Okay, I'll dive. I would sit there and make somebody else the star on that motherfucking team. Okay, I make Tobias Harris the motherfucking star. For real, if I'm Ben Simmons, I go in that motherfucker and tell Tobias, you about to average 30 fucking points a game, bro. Get ready. I ain't giving Joel Embiid the ball. Not while I'm on the court. I ain't giving him the ball. I'm gonna give Tobias Harris and Seth Curry the ball. That's who I'm gonna give the ball to. I ain't giving it to Ben. I'm gonna show up on time and everything. But when the game starts, I'm not giving this motherfucking ball to Joel Embiid. I'm giving it to Tobias Harris. I'm giving this motherfucker to Tyrese Maxey. I'm giving this bitch to Danny Green. I'm giving it to somebody. I ain't giving it to Joel Embiid while I'm on the court. That nigga gonna be averaging about 15 points a game with me on the court. Straight the fuck up. That's what he gonna average, about 15 a game. The doc call a play, and I'll take that. I'll be like, all right, man, I'll call that play. Get out there in that court and call my own motherfucking play. I'll be like Willie Beeman out this motherfucker. Okay, that's how you get out of there. Okay, you play your motherfucking game. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck them niggas. Play your game and get somebody else the ball. Get Tobias Harris the ball. Get Danny Green the ball. Get everybody else the ball. Fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? If I was the player, if I was Ben Simmons, okay, I would be sitting out there, hey, Tobias, you about to average 30. Danny Green, you about to average 17. Okay, Joel Embiid about to average 18 points a game when I get done with him. Okay, and that's gonna get you out of there. They gonna hurry up and get you out of there. Okay, because they can't afford Philadelphia can't afford for Tobias Harris to be the star of that motherfucking team. It's gonna be Joel Embiid's team. And if you sit there and you play your motherfucking game and you don't make Joel Embiid the man, and you making Tobias Harris the man, it's gonna fuck up the whole chemistry of that team. Okay, get in there and play your game, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Play your game. And when you get traded, because they gonna trade your motherfucking ass when you start doing that kind of shit. You start breaking up the team on the inside, they gonna trade your ass. Okay? And when you get traded, wherever team you go to, okay, wherever team you go ball out. You go ball and on top of that, what I would start doing there, I would start shooting jump shots wherever you go. Straight the fuck up. Go shoot the motherfucking jump shots. Wherever the fuck you go and ball out. Okay? Because Philly ain't gonna be right. They're not gonna be right. To be honest with you. Wherever you go, if you ball out, they gonna say shit, Ben Simmons might be that nigga. I don't know. I don't know. Ben Simmons might be that nigga. Shit. Nah, I think Philadelphia made a mistake. That's what they gonna be saying. Go ball out. Play your game in Philadelphia. Be professional. Get Tobias Harris the ball. Get Danny Green the ball. Get whoever else the ball. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Joel Embiid. Okay? Fuck him. You get everybody else the ball. Then when they trade your motherfucking ass, you ball out there. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I would do. I go out there and ball out where the fuck I go. That brings your stock up. That brings you back. Philadelphia ain't gonna be shit. They retarded over there. They got too many chiefs in the management department. They fucking up over there. They ain't building that team right. Okay? So overall, I think personally your best Ben Simmons where he should go, honestly, if I were him, the best team for him to go, honestly, where he can actually ball, play his style of play, and still get the credit that he deserves, would probably be the Houston Rockets. I think that's the best position for him to go to. I think he'd be better off going to the Houston Rockets, because the Houston Rockets they don't have bad players on that team. They just had an off season last year. Trading James Harden just threw them off. Okay, they ain't got no scrubs on that team. That team can actually do something. Ben Simmons would actually be a perfect fit for them because they have the shooting. They can shoot. If you put him at the point and surround him with shooters and put Christian Wood, who's a better, who's more of a up tempo, you put him in an up tempo style offense more than Embiid. Okay, you get the Houston Rockets would probably be the best team for him. That's what I would say. Go to the Houston Rockets, play there. Because if you go there, Houston had a shitty season last year, and if you go there and then you ball out, that makes your stock even higher, because you took a team that was dead in the water last year and took them either to the playoffs or y'all barely missed it. Because by the time you get traded, Houston might be okay. Houston, they might be okay this year, but they might miss the playoffs one more year. Okay, that's what I would say. I would say go to the Houston Rockets. Go play there. That'll be and that could be your team. If you go to Houston, that can be your team. They can build. They won't have a problem building the team around you. Because I personally believe you need an up tempo style offense. You need up tempo style offense with shooters, guys who can shoot the ball. Where you're the point guard, the shooting guard can shoot, small forward can shoot, power forward can shoot, and the center can shoot. That is a recipe for success for Ben Simmons. And y'all gotta play up tempo. That's what I would do. Okay. So in closing, Ben, please show up to practice. Go get your money. Do not let these motherfuckers trick you out your bag, bro. Okay? Don't let them do it. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be mad. They want you to not show up to practice. You're falling right into their trap. Show up to practice. Show up to practice and do exactly like I said before. Just show up, be there at 8 o'clock, and practice over at 10:30. Practice is over at 10:30. Go home. Okay? Be professional. Okay? I hope Rich Paul ain't giving you bad advice telling you to sit out. That's bad advice, Rich Paul, if you telling him to sit out. I'm gonna say that right now. That's bad advice. This is not a time to be, trying to play a war against certain teams. Okay? Trying to show your power. Okay? This ain't the time for that. Okay? I don't know if Rich Paul got a short man complex, but this ain't no time for that. This is $40 million we talking about. I can understand that Ben Simmons was getting paid kibbles and bits, but we talking this is $40 million. $40 million don't come that easy to people. You got to think like that. You can't turn away 40 million. 4 million, I understand, but 40, that's way too much to turn your back on. I can't do that. Not because you mad. Okay? Not because you mad. No. Go to work. Show up. See, they don't have enough working men around, because the working man would have told them that. You better show up, man. Shit, you need some working men around you. Or something. You need some regular people around you to say, nigga, that's $40 million. You crazy. I'm going to take that money. I'm going to show up to practice. You got to take that money. Okay? So, go to practice and be professional. It's the only thing I can tell you. It's the only good advice I can give you. It's King Marco, signing out. Y'all boys have a blessed day.